that'll be.
Wait, I'm really like I'm cold.
I got dragged into Code Vein.
Hello everyone! XylaTakura here, slowly losing her mind. 35 minutes! I think that's a record, isn't it? Is that a record? I think that's a record. So I am here with my friend Nicole and Fran, and we're going to be dating some monsters because that's what you do.
Why not?
Why not? Just waiting for Fran to join!
I have to freaking balance out the game, right?
2 of us are here. That's all that matters. 2 of us are here.
I mean, how many guys is there to choose from? In this
There's,
game?
I think there's like, I'm trying to think. There's, where did you go? Nicole, you left, and you're back again. What? I'm trying to think how many people you've got. You've got demon guy, the ghost guy, the werewolf, the snake woman, the vampire.
Just snake woman.
I want the hot one.
I mean, they're bound to be.
And there's the like there's like an Atlantean one as well. And some of them are just like side characters that will give you like extra bonuses and stuff in game. You'll kind of know straight away who's who, like on the dating scene.
I get the devil. I don't give a shit, bitch.
What you have to do is when you start to meet the characters, you have to kind of figure out what their personality is like and appeal to their personality. So what you say will obviously increase it or decrease it depending on what you say. So, and there are like opportunities where that particular character you like goes to another character and says, I think this character like likes me. I'm not quite sure whether I should like pursue it or not. And then the other person can be like, oh yeah, you should totally pursue it, and then like help to increase it, or go, nah, they ain't into you, and then they'll decrease it as well. So you can like go against your friends at the same time. So it's gonna be fun.
Oh my gosh!
Come on, my friend, let's play. I have played this game 4 times. And I have never managed to get a date. This is my time. This time, I am getting a date to the prom, okay? I'm getting a date to the prom. I want my date to the prom. Also, you can set your character's stats at the start of the game. It gives you like a quiz thing to fill out, and your answers will decide what stats you have in game. So the higher the stat, the more chance you've got of succeeding with it.
Shit, like what? What do you have to add?
No, it'll explain. The game will explain itself. I'm just kind of preparing you for it. So it's kind of like a weird like in the sense of D&D with like, this is this stat and this stat and this stat, but apart from
Shall we guess what other friendship we'll go for?
Are you downloading? Are you downloading? Also, did you add me as friend?
I will do that now.
Why didn't you do that while it was downloading?
Right. Agree and pay. Alright. Payment method. Oh, okay, here we go.
Are we good? I'm crossing my fingers for you.
Hold on. Agree. Yep. Hold on. For the love of God. Please work. Oh. There you go. Install my game.
Yay! It worked! I'm literally I'm slowly losing my mind. I've been here for an hour waiting for you guys to solve your problems, listening to the same guitar riff in the background for 40 minutes.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
If I hear this song one more time.
Okay, Meg, who is your bae?
I'm not gonna tell you who my bae is. I don't even have one. Every single time I've played this game, I have gone after a different character because the first character dumped me. The second character dumped me. The third character, I hope, won't dump me.
Oh dear.
So which one did you go out with first?
I don't know. I can't. I'm not gonna spoil this game. Just hurry up and fucking play it with me. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
It's just me losing my mind. Page
Do you want... Did you say yay for voice interaction?
Yeah, because all it does is it just kind of says 1 or 2 words. I mean, I mean, I'm expecting you guys to help me out with the voices. I'm not going to do all the voices.
No, but that's so join. What's the code? 664?
Yes. Nicole's just slowly having some kind of breakdown at the thought of having to voice other people. We're all here! Right, I'm just going to... Can I just start now? Can I just start? How do I start? Oh, you guys have to click ready. Click ready.
Voice chat for
Starting.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, we're going to play a full game because you guys made me wait too long. Okay, I'll read the narration, I guess, so you guys can get into it. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live our life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? I am going to be...
I want to be the hot bitch.
Okay, I'll be the peace girl, and I'm gonna call myself... Actually, fuck it,
I
I'll
might
call myself...
have to be the guy. Oh, I hate you guys.
I'm gonna call myself Peace.
Voice love, let's go.
I'm gonna call myself Peace. And I am a she.
Let's go.
Player 2, who are you?
Is it me?
It's me.
Bitch.
Oh, it's
No.
Fran? Really? Choose who you want, Fran. Choose who you want. Matt says don't take green, though. Matt says don't take green. He'll be upset.
No.
And custom, if you click custom name, you can put a name in.
Oz. Ooh, that's a nice name.
I've just
give
told them,
me-
Matt, chill your bean sprouts. You're calling him Warren. That's quite a nice name for him, actually.
Let's go, Warren.
Let's go, bitch.
You calling her bitch? I dare you to call her. Don't call her that.
No, you can't!
No, you can't call her that. We're keeping it PG-13.
We can't keep
here.
it PG. This is a mature content game. We just can't have swear words constantly coming up in the names, okay?
Okay, I'll just call her Red. How do I
No, come on.
Just give her a name.
Give her a really nice name.
Something-
Felicia.
Felicia.
Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Oh. Veronica? No. Abby?
Bloody hell, Veronica's a long ass name.
Oh, I'll call her Red.
Cool.
No. Okay.
So
Give me a name.
creative. So creative.
What's your favorite letter? Your favorite letter, and then we'll start from there.
Favorite letter A.
Really? A?
Okay, fine. Fuck.
Well, A? Give me one for an A. For a girl. Oh, God. Amanda.
No.
No.
Amy?
No.
Ali?
Ollie.
What
no.
about Alex?
Alex. Yeah.
Alex? Alex.
It's girly
Scarlet.
without being like girly.
Oh,
So
Scarlet.
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 Let's do that. Yeah, fuck it. Completely wrong letter, but let's go. Let's just go. I'm done. Let's just go.
Scarlet.
Just
Scarlet.
stop. Just freaking click OK. Jesus
Wait, that's not
Christ.
her name.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, change the pronoun if you don't want it to be referred to as a dude. Okay, let's go. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. So this is how you get introduced to the characters. So Miranda Vanderbilt is a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Genocide.
Damien Levy, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with his stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLine Court, a hipster
Lion
vampire
Court, oh my God.
whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he is truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Will you guys stop laughing so I can read out who they are? Polygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What the wrong
And
things.
Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to the Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are run in so many different ways. Worry no more. We are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of a modern society? You put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious the bear should be the president. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, and we would turn up. Hey, it's my choice. Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins.
Oh, come on, it's the violin solo.
It's my choice. Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up. I mean, to be fair, I don't like the middle one, so it's either out of the violin or... I don't know, I like the idea of everyone being thrown in with a bear. And then the bear should be the president. And it would so go against my icon. Look how happy I look, and I'm like, oh yeah, throw him in a room with a bear.
Yeah.
You get to choose. Okay, hold on a second. Are they the same ones? Yeah, the same ones. So you just choose which one you want, Nicole.
Really, Americans Next Top President.
So depending on which one you chose, you get stats, and it says on the side which one it is. You wish you were raised by a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable companies in Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. It's either the DJ or the wolves. I think I want to be a rad DJ actually, so I'm going to be a rad DJ.
I'll be
like the
some
first one.
profit.
Yeah.
Profit.
I
Wild
feel like
wolf.
the first one is the guy. Okay.
Scarlet? Yeah, I feel like Scarlet.
It's Nicole's decision. It's whatever Nicole wants to choose.
Ooh.
Whichever one
with the white
you...
wolves.
Get it?
So that tells you what you get. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Rainbows and gummy bears, tequila and Coke, double cream, yeah, double cream Della Gruyere and meringues, meat, spicy chocolate, no, chocolate on fire, and success.
Gummy rainbows. Oh.
I mean, it's a bit too much in it, that one. I'm probably gonna go for chocolate on fire, I think.
I will be double cream.
I will be double cream.
Yeah, for double cream.
So that tells you who you're already gonna get points with. Let's go. Okay, so now in this part, you have to choose You have to choose which part of the school you want to go to, and then that starts off. On the top right is where your stats are. So I'm 6 smarts, 7 boldness, 4 creativity, 4 charm, 7 fun, and 5 money. So I'm gonna go to, I mean, am I a goody two shoes? I suppose I am kind of a goody two shoes. I'm gonna go to the library. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money.
Nice.
Later, you're minding your own business, which soon proves to be difficult when you notice Damien and Scott in the vicinity in the middle of some hot, sweaty arm wrestling. Unfortunately, you can't enjoy it very long since stupid, strong Scott beats Damien in no time, but it seems you're not the only one mad at the outcome of the situation. This is so... does anybody want to voice any voices, or am I just going to lose my voice here?
Nicole, who are you voicing?
I'm not gonna voice.
Come on, it's really fun.
It's for
This
fun.
is so unfair.
I'm gonna voice the vampire.
Werewolf. Okay.
You gotta do your boy.
That one didn't count, Scott. We should arm wrestle with the gun.
Wow, that's fire.
But bro, I got these 2 guns already. And by guns, I mean big arm muscles. Which, just to be clear, are not real guns.
Oh
But
my
still!
God. Shut up, or shut up, I'm murdering.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Go on. Keep going.
No, arm wrestling proves nothing. To see who's the very best, we should scream at the
Oh my
huge
god,
rock
these
until
two
it
guys.
breaks just because of our pure rage and awesomeness. Or we should subdue a tiger with just as scary and manly look.
Oh my god.
Bro, now you're just quoting stuff from yesterday's episode of Ultimate Warriors of Mount Awesome. Face it, bro, I'm the Ultimate Warrior.
No.
No.
Doesn't mean shit.
Hey, noob.
Hey noob. Hey you.
Hey noob. Oh lord.
You just said noob. Not because arm wrestling isn't going my way, but I've decided you should settle this tie by proving a way to decide who the real Ultimate Warrior is around here.
I happen to be the registered Ultimate Warrior judge, and I always carry this 10-step ultimate test with me, which coincidentally will require both of you to do whatever I say with no complaints, like real ultimate good boys. Who's ready to follow my lead? Whoever can punch the sun in the face.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna go with whoever can punch the sun in the face, because that seems like kind of impossible.
Yeah,
just,
they would
something
like,
to strive
yeah.
for. So bold. I don't know, bro. That doesn't even seem possible. Come on, Nicole.
I'm gonna do it.
He has so much dialogue. What the fuck? I'm gonna punch this stupid sun right in the face, and I'm gonna be the very best. Anyway, I wanted to punch the sun already. That motherfucker thinks he's more fiery than me.
Oh my god.
Are you sure about this, Damien? Isn't the
I
sun
don't
like a
know.
big ball of
Damien.
gas without any real face on it?
That's what a little sun-firing loser would say.
Also, how do you plan to get there to punch it in its face anyway? The sun is like super far, Damien. No, it's like super, super, super far. I'm like 86% sure you can't get there with a ladder. This is how Scott is. This is how Scott is.
Oh my god, Scott.
Yeah, Scott, I know, I'm not an idiot. That's why I'll be using,
These
really
more
tall ladder.
Okay, it seems the two of you will need to work out the specifics on that later. Nah, bros, I'm out. This plan doesn't sound very nice, nor very possible. Also, the sun and I are like pen pals. What?
Ha. I knew good boy Scott wasn't fierce enough to punch the sun in his face.
It's Damien LeVay, bitches!
Whoa. I love him.
Right.
But me, I'm Damien fucking LeVay. And I will punch the sun in its fucking face because of all the bad things it's done. like UV radiation and shit. But mostly because of pure gratuitous violence and because I want to become the ultimate warrior no matter what. Are you free in the next few weeks, please? I'll be needing your smarts to come up with a good
Oh,
plan.
dude, he's getting on that DMs.
Yeah, rolling.
Oh.
Nice. Keep reading, Nicole.
Jesus Christ.
So
he's
sad.
running the DMs. Dude, you gotta fight.
Come on, you can do
I
it.
hope you're ready for some wacky misadventures that will strain our bonds, maybe even to the love zone.
Fuck yeah, you're ready for that. It's punching the fucking sun time.
Oh my god.
Oh, and you gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Fran, where would you like to go? The only place you can't go is the place I currently am, which is the
Oh,
library.
really?
Yes. So you can't go to the library.
I hate you. I was gonna go there.
Gym, bathroom.
I'll try
Tell me where
to.
the girl
I'll
is.
try to. You've just got to choose a location, and it will put someone in. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. You got to click enter for me though. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts.
Oh, Jesus, I am a nerd. Okay.
You notice Miranda trying to put a smile on Liam's face. This should be good. So Liam's the vampire, so I'll be Miranda. I simply do not understand how you can be so gloomy all the time when the world is full of wonder and magic.
Oh, Jesus Christ, she's rainbows and butterflies. Okay.
Oh no, she's genocidal, trust me.
Oh, alright. Ha, I guess I'm not just part of the Everything is Beautiful club.
The Everything is Beautiful club? Is that a secret club?
Oh my god. Okay. What? Oh, yeah. Totally.
I want to join! I want to join! Oh, how can I join? Liam seems totally sexily disinterested in continuing this gag, but you have no such reservations. You tell her.
Tell her.
You're in luck. I just happen to have the membership paperwork right here. Magic is real. Oh, it's super easy to join. All you have to do is eat a bunch of cotton candy and crap out a unicorn. Simpleton.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be stupid with her, or should I? Nah, I can't.
Really? Oh no, you don't know who it helps out until the end.
Yeah, that's exactly what the bullshit fairy told me when we were playing checkers the other night.
That's all? Just those 2 things?
No, you also gotta write gullible across your forehead in permanent marker.
Okay.
Wait, seriously?
But Miranda's already gone. When you see her the next day, she's leading a unicorn and smiling from ear to ear.
Oh my.
What?
I did it! The Everything is Beautiful club let me in! I had to fill out some extra paperwork because I had my manservant eat the cotton candy and poop out the unicorn.
Poop out the unicorn. Oh my god. Okay.
But I made up for it by tattooing gullible on his forehead instead of writing it. I fucking love Miranda. She's so funny.
Yeah, well, you're welcome.
There you go. Plus up with Liam.
Yes!
And the wink is so cool, you automatically gain +2 fun and 1 charm.
Let's do this.
Go for it, Nicole. Where do you want to go?
Go DJ. Oh.
Auditorium is the drama, but okay. That day,
Oh, the
while
drama.
rehearsing for a class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Click enter for me, Nicole.
Nice.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. You gotta keep hitting it for me. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. Depending on where you go, you increase your stats in certain areas, so... You catch the sight of Liam and Vera nearby, doing what they do best, judging people. So you're back with me, Nicole. Do you see the leggings that Succubus is wearing?
Lame.
How could I not? They're about as subtle as a didactic intent of Jonathan Swift's A Modern Proposal.
You know, Liam, sometimes I worry that we're the only two fashionable monsters at this entire school. But then I realize that's not something to worry about. That's something to feel smugly superior about.
I could have put it only slightly better myself. Now, focus, Vera. We've got so many more outfits to critique.
No way to avoid it. You're about to walk right past them. Quick, improvise a fashion accessory that'll actually impress them. Put on the hot dog costume you keep in your backpack for emergencies. It's so ironic. Liam should love it. Strip naked, then tell them you're wearing fabric that only cool people can see. Vera's all about being cool.
Oh, don't get mad. I don't know who I'm going for.
Liam and Vera watch as you carefully and deliberately change into your hot dog costume and then walk past them.
Nice.
Did she just change into that ridiculous outfit on purpose to fuck with us?
My god, she must give... Hold on. Let me double check this.
Liam pulls out his pocket calculator and presses some buttons. He gasps.
-5 fucks. I didn't know it was even possible to give that few fucks. I think we have to admit we've been outplayed, Vera.
All right, I'll order us matching hot dog costumes immediately.
What?
Finally, dressing like a hot dog is becoming the trend you always
I don't
hoped
like
it would
that
be.
guy.
You gain +2 charm and 1 whatever the other one was, because Nicole hit the button and...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, challenge. Let's go. Challenge.
Player order is decided based on how shitty it would be for your country if you were the president. Start debating now.
What? You're
Player
first.
order is player order is decided. We can change it. Player order is decided based on how shitty it would be for your country if you were the president.
Oh, we have to vote which one's is shitty.
We have to decide between the three of us who would be the worst at being the president of our own country.
For me, I would give no fucks. If I'm the president or not.
I would work hard.
I would make League of Legends mandatory in children's primary schools as team building exercises, and make sure that there's no bad players in League anymore. Train them from a young age.
Okay.
Video games are mandatory.
I would work hard, build peace around the world.
You would what now?
Oh, I would still be taking all the money from the rich people and then giving it to all the emergency services. I'd still be a goody two-shoes in that respect, but video games would be mandatory. In all
I think you
schools.
have to choose. Go.
Just click random.
Let's put it this
Everybody-
way. You want to put random? Okay.
Yeah. Third. Shoot. Okay, here we go.
Week 1, noon. So now it's lunchtime. We get to decide who sits at whose table.
There's my boy!
Go to your boy. I'm going to my
I
boy.
am going to go and sit with these two. When you arrive at their table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food.
Hey, boo.
Right, Nicole, you need to voice somebody else because I'm voicing everybody. You can voice Polly.
Oh, I hate voice.
Come on.
Welcome
She's
to
very,
the don't need to
welcome to the don't need to eat.
just take dope food pics zone, baby.
You will actually quite like Polly. She's literally all about taking drugs and all trying some weird shit. So.
We believe that food, like children, should be seen and not tasted. Gosh.
Oh, it's me. I mean, have you ever tasted a baby?
Have you?
I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur.
Oh,
Like
she's a
like
party
last
girl.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Shit.
There'll be plenty of time to chronicle your exploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics.
While Liam and Polly are busy bantering, you are busily arranging a dope food pick of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece. A food pick, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup in it. A food pick of Liam taking a food pick. So meta. I don't know, I like the idea of taking the mick with the bottle of whiskey with ketchup. So I'm going to do that one.
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love liquid lunch.
She's getting into it now.
But you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pick table. How do you ever drink liquor?
Duh. I make an alive person drink it and then possess them and suck the what?
She's
out
a
of them,
ghost.
She's a
obviously.
ghost, yeah. She's a poltergeist.
I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk. But why? Why put ketchup on the whiskey bottle?
So it counts as food? You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal.
Ah,
You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how do you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
Let's do this.
Where are you sitting?
Hi.
oh wait. Yeah.
As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. You're back again, Nicole.
Oh, so this is the one for killing people, right?
What?
Disgraceful.
Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat.
So what then? Am I supposed to use this crawny-looking knife to kill a dude?
No, no, no. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware, after all.
He's so hot. That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age.
That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. That or poison.
This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish.
The fish knife, a spoon. What? You need blades to kill people?
Yeah. Holy shit. So much more metal.
Holy shit, that's so much more metal. Why didn't I think of that? I guess when the only tool you have is a knife, every problem looks like a problem you should stab with a knife. Thank you for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related murder.
Which spoon? This is very important. She's got like 20 spoons. Do you mean the teaspoon or the dessert spoon? Or perhaps the caviar spoon? No, 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 no. None of those are appropriate.
What about this one here? The one with the jagged edges on it.
Oh, you mean the murder spoon? Of course not. That's for hard-boiled eggs.
Jeez.
Damien nods thoughtfully, but pockets the spoon. Then, when Miranda's not looking, looks like this school's about to get a lot messier.
Yes.
All right.
Where are you sitting, Fran?
Who's this? I've met this.
That's
guy.
the... You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the interdimensional prince.
You homewrecker.
Let me just. What the fuck?
Oh my god, he looks like a Sailor Moon.
It is I, the interdimensional prince.
Oh, you want to voice him? Okay, you do it.
I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle. Me, the riddle of how to get my TV switch from HDMI to HDMI 2. I've tried everything, sort of actually using the remote control.
You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control.
You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion may interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs.
Eggs.
The choice is yours.
Fuck that. Let's make up our own ritual. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of
Give
money
me a
and
pile
go
of money
away?
and go away. We have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed.
Oh.
Then we pretty much do whatever we want and then make it illegal for people not to do things once a year.
Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas.
Nice.
Shrimp Christmas.
It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp.
That would be amazing.
It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain 4 creativity. Look at Fran rolling in the creativity. Do you want to do random or do you want to do decide?
Just random. Random mulder. Oh, why is it always me?
It's the evening. Where do you want to go, Nicole? Now, if you go to the auditorium, you'll only interact with the character next to the picture. So if you want to interact with other people, you have to go to other places.
Who the hell is that cat? Is that a cat?
I don't know what the cat is. I've never interacted with the cat.
Where's the babe? Where's my babe?
If your interaction is high with him, he will appear wherever you go.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Apart
from the auditorium. So just go where you want to go.
Try outdoors, maybe. Oh no,
If you go outdoors, you go to a party raid.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go here.
That day, you spent some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million.
Wow.
You got money.
Which unfortunately equals to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. You're bored and doodling over your notebook when Damien suddenly appears. See, told you. Told you, he'll just appear.
Your bae?
What the fuck is this doodle? Is that me? Am I cuddling shirtless with Lee? My BL's coming through.
Oh, here comes Liam.
Hey, my baser! Leave him alone. I swear. What?
Loser.
Dude, if you were looking for a shortcut to the morgue, this is your lucky day. Give me one good reason not to cuddle your face with my fist.
Oh no, they discovered your erotic fan art of them. You can't think of any way to calm down both of them.
Why is this me? That's so evil.
But maybe the right answer can calm down one of them.
Oh my god, I can't.
What the fuck is this? This fuckery, dear Damien, is art. I present to you, Yowie. Don't be silly. You don't want to fight me. You're clearly fighting against your urge for cuddling. Whichever.
Oh,
One is
dude.
for Damien.
I don't know.
I don't know. This is so crazy.
Choose whichever one you prefer. That's the point. I can hear Nicole having an existential crisis right now.
Come on. 5.
I just want to be his babe. Don't be silly. You don't want to fight me. You're clearly fighting against your urge for cuddling.
For cuddling.
Oh my god, if I say Yahweh, would he be like, ugh? But if I say
Don't know.
cuddling, would he
I
be
actually
like,
haven't been in this situation. I've played this game 4 times and I've never actually had this scenario. So there's different scenarios all the time.
Come on, bro. You got...
Not so creative. Go on, voice your character.
I think it's some nerd thing. Okay, just checked it out on my phone. It seems to be related to Cher. At least half the image search results about it.
A nerd thing, say no more. Now let me show you my own original form of art. Disembottling bastards.
That was actually an ancient art among the people from the island of...
Shut up, Liam. No,
Damien
stop
didn't
fighting.
disembowel you, but he
Sorry,
still kicked
wait.
your ass big time, and your sick Yowie skills were no use in saving you. You lose -1 fun and -1 boldness. And now, Liam prefers you.
Don't worry, Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Well, I don't know about you guys. I'm going to a rave.
Ooh,
That
let's
day,
go.
during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. I'm so fun. I'm such a fun person. Suddenly, a chill runs through you as if the very fabric of reality is in danger. Scanning your surroundings, you quickly discover the reason for the feeling. Polly and Damien are together, and they're bored. Right, Nicole, you have to voice both of these.
Oh. Damien. What? I must have fallen asleep for a second because nothing is on fire. I know, right? Nothing crazy has happened in the last 47 minutes and I'm dead. I mean, I am literally actually dead. But also I am dead because of how bored I am. What if we just... Oh fuck, I'm so bored. I can't even think of something to do to not be bored. No, help us, somebody please. Cause a sexy problem.
Break the 7 seals and release the the world fucker. Send in the party goblins.
Oh, they really want to break the world that bad.
Yeah, fuck it. Using an accursed sword someone was stupid enough to give you, you shattered the wards separating the world fucker from our world. He emerges into this mortal plane with a noise like a million throats being slit at once, wreathed in a bloody vapor. These are the end times that the ancient poets faunally prophesied. This realm will rot like the maggot-riddled corpse it is.
Ah, sick. It's the world fucker. From to the fuck world.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, world fucker. What a party.
What the hell?
Crackalathoo speaks with a voice that, like a snake eating itself, he says, "Hell yes." Oh dear, sorry. I thought Polly would like that more than Damien, but okay. You all head off to party all night, leaving a trail of flaming wreckage in your wake. The world is doomed, but at least it's not boring. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
All right.
Marvin, my boy. Let's go to bathrooms, see what's happening.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness.
0 shit.
Against the expected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation.
Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go.
They seem so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on.
Oh, hey.
We're discussing this recent novel, Too Late.
Ate Francis is you.
It isn't a novel, it's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes with amazing abs.
Well, it's actually based on a novel. It's anything but rad. It's cultural trash.
You know what they're taking the piss out of here, right? They're taking the piss out of Twilight.
But I decided to like it ironically.
The thing is, there's this human girl with 2 guys who like her.
Oh my god, it's Twilight!
Yeah, told you. I told you. But the guys are part of 2 enemy human races. The wild shirtless humans and the mysterious deep-looking giving humans. And it seems these types of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep-look giving humans shine in the sunlight.
Did you know it's actually a lesser-known trait of some humans?
The thing is, the next movie will be released soon, and we're super hyped.
I love the stutter.
Shut up.
He's just like, are you serious? Oh my god. Ironically.
We can't wait, bro. We need to sedate our hunger for 2 lights.
Woo! Two lights. Oh, Twilight. Two
Yeah,
lights.
I told you, it's taking the piss out of Twilight. This is your opportunity to show these two you're well versed when it comes to satiating urges. That's what it was supposed to say. Go for it. Satiating. Let's cosplay. Let's go shirtless. We should write a nuisance play based on it. Totally not fanfic. Cosplay
he's a
or
nerd.
fanfic?
Fanfic, ate.
Because I need Liam, so probably. I mean, he likes fun though. He's ironic, so
Don't think
that.
Authentic.
Yeah, yeah. So creative. Oh yes, I'm creative.
Good job. I think it's nuance.
A nuance pad. Something involving the characters to Twilight.
Pastiche.
Patiche. I don't know. Patiche. Patiche. There you go. Throwing a new light over their fierce desires.
And over their abs.
Yeah, sure. With an unexpected twist that will elevate the strengths of the original. How do you even say that word?
I think it's over or over. Over? Maybe?
Something subtle yet powerful. Something like the rival humans ditching the girl and fucking each other. He's gay! I knew it. He's fucking gay. Yeah, I like that. It's artistic because of reasons.
Touchdown!
And if they're nude, that means more muscles and stuff. I like that. Sure, it sounds like a high form of art and nothing like thirsty fanfic. You're some kind of promoter of the arts. You gain +2 creativity and +1
Thirsty fanfic. Oh yeah.
That weekend, something happened to me.
Yo.
Weekend time. You're with Miranda, Liam, Warren, and Scarlett in Liam's apartment. Wow. Okay. I've never had this.
Excuse me?
I've never had this
get
before.
away.
I've never had this before. Because tonight it's game night. Damien and Scott are late. How surprising.
Oh, Damien.
Hey guys.
We brought a friend. We hope it's okay, Liam. She's totally cool and into board games. Her name is Olga.
Oh, you do realize you can all see that's a huge owl bear, poorly disguised a high schooler, right?
Rude.
Yeah, Liam. You don't see us accusing you of being a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler. Scott is technically right. We haven't done that. Therefore, I feel inclined to trust him.
Whatever. Can we just play some games?
Heck yeah.
And before you even try, no, Miranda, we're not playing your version of Risk where you with a huge underwater empire. It didn't sound funny, and it turned out to be a completely funny.
What about...
No, not werewolf either. We won't play that until you learn where you're the werewolf. Only when you get the werewolf card, and not just always.
Right, we should totally play.
Not Cards Against Monsterkind, Damien. It
Yeah.
requires no strategy nor skill aside from making vulgar jokes. We get it. You like it because it's totally wrong. Today we're enjoying a refined, complex Euro game. And you know it's a Euro game because we spend more time learning the rules than actually playing. It's called Chess 2. It includes deception, dice, deck building, an auction system, dozens of figurines, and hexagonal tile placement.
After
can't
3
believe that
hours of
before.
learning the rules and an extra
know.
hour for proper setup, you start playing. But it isn't long before Olga starts wreaking havoc and destroying everything. Eee, this is not nice.
Okay, brace yourselves. Olga might actually be a wild old bear disguised as a high schooler. We thought it would be cool to sneak a wild oil bear.
Owl bear.
Owl bear. What? Into game night because of reasons. Because of reasons.
Sorry, we thought it would be super nice and inclusive for owlbears.
My apartment! My beautiful and minimalistically decorated apartment is being destroyed! Also, is she somehow winning?
She is. You need to save the game night, but how will you subdue an owlbear? The only logical way seems to be by beating her at chess too, but she's kind of
Oh,
super good
God.
at that. It will take 2 proficient tabletop gamers to beat the owlbear. You know you're kick-ass, but which of your friends is also amazing at tabletop games? I've never had this. I have never had this before. Right, who's smarter than me?
I'm me.
Warren
I
is.
have
Don't
bad
act. No,
smarts.
we're not talking about. We're not talking about in real life.
Oh.
I know you're smarter than me in real life.
No, I meant like my character.
Warren is the best
But
at
Warren-
games. He plays Russian Pictionary once a month, and if he's still alive, that can only mean he always wins.
But then Scarlet is
Scarlet
a legend.
is a legend among board game players. She is one of the 3 survivors of the Monopoly game Night of 98, which escalated from technicality on a dice roll to one of the saddest national tragedies with victims in the 2 digits.
It's up to you, my dear. Well, it depends on the character, really.
I'm going to leave it down to chance. Who did it choose?
Scarlet.
Oh, okay. You join forces with Scarlet and together you become a force to be reckoned with. You roll a d6 and get an 11. You draw a card that double all your points with your opponent is very specifically more than 25% out.
25% out.
You get 3 trivia answers right, even though there weren't any trivia questions.
Impressive. Also, the owlbear seems way more calmer now.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, Olga might be a wild old owlbear, but she's not.
Owlbear.
Oh, shut up, bitch. Owlbear, but she's not a sore loser.
I love the part where you got a bingo and then caught the duck to
bingo.
trade half your resources for a get out of jail free card. Such finesse. And you know what? I was a werewolf all along.
That's another game, Scott.
For what it's worth, Scott, you fooled me.
But the real winners are Peace and Scarlet because they showed off some very sexy board game skills. And also because they actually won.
Huzzah! And so you all spend the rest of the night playing Dragoon and then some group consenticle because there's nothing as cool as dragons, consent, and tentacle sex. You and Scarlet gain +2 charm and +1 fun. You are welcome, Nicole, for the extra stat boosts.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll random it. Yeah, we'll random it.
Yay, finally! Jesus Christ.
Next day. Day
Morning.
2. Week 2 morning. Where would you like to go, Fran?
Let's go to the gym. Why not?
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit. Leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Charm. Charm will help.
It's only been 1 match and you can see that Polly and Liam are already bored.
Already bored.
Good morning, my sweet students.
Marvelous, my dear student athletes. This match was great. But I know the remaining 29 matches will be even greater.
29 matches.
Time to get that blood pumping and those heart rates going.
Nicole?
Oh, is this me?
You.
Oh.
Yes,
Yes.
it's you.
Yep.
She look at her face.
You only have 2 characters to voice, girl.
Alright. Why do we have to do this? I don't even have a blood or a heart. Also, I hate playing with bombs.
That's what she said. Most of the time.
But
You're right, Polina. Physical exertion is for lesser beings with no conception of how to properly while away the hours. How to properly while away from the hours. Okay, there you go.
I'm not sure what you're saying unless you mean you're down to help me skip this bumper of a class.
Bummer. Bumper.
Bumper. Bummer.
Bummer of a
Bumper.
Indeed. But we need to do so cleverly so as not to get detention.
Let's throw a surprise party for the coach, like right now. Fake mustaches, they're always the answer.
They're always the answer. fake mustaches. Come on, you gotta do it with fake mustaches. Are you
So
serious?
creative.
Is this some kind of avant-garde showcase of outdated cliches or what?
Nicole.
Nicole?
Nicole.
Oh, sorry. Shut up, Liam. There's no time. Operation Fake Mustaches starts now.
You wear the fake mustache, and it's not long before Coach realizes something is amiss.
Something's amiss. Oof.
Hey, there's something weird going on over here. You three aren't students here. You can't fool me. Mustaches are for adult people.
Jesus.
Why are you three adult people trying to invade my gym class? Thinking fast, Liam says, we're 3 prestigious lawyers here to tell you that 3 of your students will be missing for the rest of this class. Yeah, Polly adds, and they're on trial for being too sporty. No way! Being too sporty is not a crime! Tell those kids we're rooting for them here. You leave the gym and celebrate how fake mustaches never lose. You gain +2 bonus and +1 smarts.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
It's up to you, Nicole.
Where do you
Where
want to
you
go,
wanna go?
girl?
I want to go where Damien is.
Damien
I
will
would
follow
say-
you if you have a higher stat with him, which you probably do. So, just choose where you want to go.
Anywhere
Try
you
to go to different locations that you haven't been to yet.
It gives you stats, bro.
That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness.
Jesus
A
Christ.
spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain 2+ smarts. Look how
Nice.
smart you are, Nicole. You're so smart.
Ah,
Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of an Anyway? My English is shit. I'm just
Anyway.
going to say that right now.
Annoy.
Fran.
Oh, hey, Scarlett. What are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Advice? Magnificent. I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a rare koala on this dating site. Liam, no cheating. And also was going well for a time.
Lame.
But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, he's totally gay, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. Right between sarcasm and illiteracy and actually being a pickle and not a person. What? The postmodern protocol dictates for me to ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious yet a true gentleman.
I heard that. I heard that.
Neither do I want to have the emotional turmoil of telling him how about it. What an ordeal. Jesus Christ. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? Oh my god. The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emoji?
This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments, so he
Bail
might
out.
so he might someday feel like sharing them with you.
Bail out.
Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, crocodile. This one, little vampire, growing disinterested in overly attached were koala emoji.
This one.
Maybe a croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. I don't know, bro. They're all,
That's so weird.
Which one do you think he does not like? And he does like.
This one, the boring one, because I feel like it's very.
Yeah, I don't know. Find out.
So authentic.
Oh,
There's an emoji for that.
Come on, Fran.
Oh, which version should I choose? Little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were a koala? Or a little vampire with a silly hat growing disinterested and overly attached were a koala? Maybe the silly hat's not suited for this situation.
I forgot he was a man.
Let's go with a classic. Okay, I just sent it. He texted me back. Let's see. Oh, We're Cola being understanding of the little vampire's feelings and respecting them even if a bit hurt emoji. What is this? I'm replying back with a formerly grateful rate von poop emoji. Look at this. Just tested me the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying bye with an expression that says he's going to break up all bonds without being resentful about it. Alright. Perfect. We just solved this as a team. Cheers to us.
And cheers to the creative people that have turned every complex feeling and scenario into a friendly and colourful emoji. You gain +2 charm and 1 creativity.
Let's go.
Let's go. I want to go to the auditorium. Look how adorable I look. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equal to 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain 2 creativity. You're wondering if anyone is going to try and punch the sun anytime soon when suddenly... I don't think he said word, but okay.
Peace.
Sup, peace. You sun punch helping motherfucker. You ready to help me punch the sun?
Heck yeah. It's what you were born to do, or something.
So, I did some research and it turns out that the sun is pretty fucking far from Earth.
Who would have ever guessed this shocking revelation?
In fact, it seems like the sun is closer to space than Earth. So to get there, we're going to need a spaceship. The only question is, where do I get one of those things? Ask the blue dude. No?
Go to that most authoritative of all resources, WikiHow. Just check out the school spaceship. I mean, which kind of high school would we be if we hadn't our own regulated high school spaceship? A very bad spaceship-less one, at least.
Damn it. Oh shit, spaceships are real things. I thought a spaceship was when you root for 2 pop culture icons to fucking the near Earth orbit. What the fuck does our school have a spaceship?
Really, Damien? Trying to apply logic to Spooky High? You should know better by now.
And are students really allowed to check it out? Usually they don't let me do anything fun. There are such double standards. If I burn down the library, it's disrespectful. But if I masturbated it,
Oh my
that's
god, Damien.
you just can't win.
That may be true, but it turns out the process of checking out a spaceship is shockingly, disturbingly easy. Are you guys okay?
No. Moving on.
Oh my
Moving
god,
on.
this is amazing. You just ask for a permission slip, forge the signatures of Damien's dads, resubmit, and instantly given access.
Holy fuck, that was easy. Almost upsettingly so. Think what would happen if it got into the wrong hands.
Well,
Thank God we're just using it to punch the motherfucking sun in the face. Yeah.
You did
It's
it.
so, like,
You got a
unique.
spaceship. This is going to be lit on fire because you're punching the sun. You gain +2 fun and 1 smarts. Random. Let's go. It's time for lunch. Who's sitting where?
I mean, it's
All
obvious.
right.
Who the fuck is that troll? There's a troll? Or no, is that an elf?
Go
That's
with your
another.
babe,
That's
bitch.
another
Dude, your
werewolf.
bay's
guy.
over there. Your bay's there.
I know my babe is there. Oof.
Your bay on the right table.
I know.
You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously.
Have you found it yet?
I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science.
How hard can it be? It's just silverware.
Just silverware. And I suppose the food in your food pig is just food?
No, it's a metaphor of urban consumption in a post-modern industrialized mega society.
Well, my silverware is a metaphor for...
Silverware.
Yes! Is that not enough?
It's more than enough, but can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now and I don't want to lose it.
You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon.
A gloating spoon. I'm gonna say spoon. Oh shit.
Ah, yes, the gloating spoon, the most distinguished of utensils.
What's a gloating spoon?
Well, of course you wouldn't know about it.
Rude.
No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce the gloating spoon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am.
Such smug superiority. I am no match for this spoon.
Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then what do you know, you peasant?
You peasant.
You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, I need to sit at this table because I want Polly. Although...
Go with the prince. The interdimensional.
Nicole, stop eating. Come voice Damien, please.
Damien.
My babe. Listen, please, you could totally sit with I just hope you didn't bring a gun to the bazooka fight.
These are both of your characters.
We're showing off our best flask. Well, the best flask is not the best flask exactly, but the best content.
Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in this school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table.
Oh, okay, this is beer. My WC wine whiskey, ethyl, what? Ethyl alcohol.
The soul of an
The soul of, my God, an insect.
Yes.
Ha, weak. This is radioactive absinthe.
Absinthe.
This
Yes,
is fire, and
fire.
this is glitter poor life.
Choices.
Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask.
They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Want to get dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best purest whiskey and make them mate.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, from reading those 2 sentences, I know who's who.
You probably go for. If up to you, man.
I mean, I want to go with the genie one, but I know that's Damien, just from the way it is, because the bottom one is all about getting, like, dope parties, which is what Polly's all about. That means
It
this one
depends.
has to be...
It
That means
depends
this
who
one
you
has
wanna
to be
get
Damien.
with. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, Nicole, because I've got so many of Damien's right. I need to get a
Oh.
I need to get a date for the prom. I'm taking him off you. You have you have a competition.
Oh, Nicole. Go to the prince, maybe.
Yep, you're right. Hardcore, so hardcore. You could ask for anything: wealth, power, immortality. A free pass for teachers to ignore bad behavior forever and let you do whatever the fuck you want without suspension. But instead, you're just gonna drink the genie? It's like you're drunk from my poor life choices flask, and I love it. I didn't even know you could drink a genie.
You and Damien pop open the flask and drink the genie together. It's definitely just water, but Damien seems to drink so much alcohol and energy drinks that he's literally forgotten what water tastes like.
Oh my god.
Normally, you'd say that couldn't possibly be healthy, but fuck it. He's a demon from hell and he can probably do whatever. What a glorious bonding experience.
Let's do this.
Go to my band. I mean, your what you call it? To the right. See the prince, the cat thing, prince.
There's 3 tables left. It's up to you which table you want to sit at.
Oh wait, is that the prince? I don't know.
No, that's another character.
Oh my god, I don't want any of these people. What the fuck?
Just pick any table. It doesn't have to be. Maybe they'll give you like. Remember what Meg says? They'll give you like side quest or something.
Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easy for her.
Hey, bro.
Hey Vera, what you drinking?
What?
Scotch. Why? 'Cause it smells like a delicious forest fire and I'm curious. What's it called? Scotch. Yes?
It's so stupid.
No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes. No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's scotch. It's mine?
Fucking hell.
No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scots? That's just what it's called. Oh, is it like an emergency drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people.
Oh
Hey,
god.
I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot.
Oh my god.
No, what will it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something, so cut in and say, yeah, it's called Scott's, but today is opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's. You're right, Scott, that drink is your birthright. Chug, 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 chug.
I mean, depends, dude. You just go
Who
for
do you
the,
like
swing the
more
other
out of
way.
Scott and
Just
Vera?
swing the other way.
You don't have to tell me 5 times. Bottoms up. No, what are you doing? Stop. Okay, I just drank the whole bottle anyway. You utter twit. That scotch was brewed from King Tutankhamun himself. I had to have an adventuring archaeologist betrayed and murdered for that bottle. What? Sorry, could you say it again? I was blackout drunk from all of your Scots I drank.
Oh my god.
You're impossible.
God, you're impossible.
I'm impossible! Hooray! You drag Scott away to escape Vera's wrath. He spends the afternoon doing all your math homework
math
for you.
homework
Turns
for
out
you.
Scott's way smarter when he's blackened out.
Black tap.
So how you enjoying this game so far?
Love it. I love it.
I mean, Damien away from me.
Look, I won't go after Damien next time. It's just because I've accidentally started it, and I said I needed a date. Where are you going, friend?
I'm gonna go to auditorium.
Oh, very classy.
Lovely.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself.
Oh, what nickname?
You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain +2 creativity.
15. Holy shit.
You're so creative.
I know.
We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask other players to call you that, but until the end of this run. Okay, you have to come up with a nickname that we have to call you until the end of the game.
Oh god.
You see Liam staring at his cell phone, sighing deeply. Maybe one of his favourite bands signed to a mainstream record label, or the exact shirt he is wearing is featured on a magazine cover. You decide to check in with him.
Greetings, my friend.
You know, Start Kicker, the vile website where people crowdfund projects not good enough to get real investors.
Wow, thanks Liam. Do you not know why you exist?
Well, today I find something of some interest. A time machine. I mean, it's clearly another terrible overpromise that will be released at least a decade after the due date. And in the end, it'll be shittier than promised, like a toaster attached to a clock.
A toaster attached to a clock. Genius! You discreetly write that idea in your 1 million bucks notebook. Let's see if you can beat those guys to the market.
But I was sighing deeply because I couldn't help but think. Supposing I were to acquire such a machine, I wonder, where in time would I go?
3.8 billion BC, so you can be into existing before it was cool. Everyone knows the dopest time in monster history was 1925, specifically July 26th, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Which one do you think he would like out of those two?
Oh shit. Which one is for him?
I don't know. I've never had
Stupid
this. I've never
time.
had this interaction because.
And monster history was 1925. I'll stick with that. Oh yes.
I'm so
Yay, I
smart.
did something right.
Fran might be the only one getting a date to the prom.
I remember 1925,
I know, right?
July 5th, 2 a.m. to 5
I'm gonna
a.m.
betray her. Fuck this.
It was the dusk after dawn. Ernest
If I can't
Hemingway's
get Damien,
poetic.
you can't get Liam.
Me and the boys were celebrating a good old Pampolana, drinking sangria like it was water. They even prepared a special batch for me without these pesky little pieces of fruit. I almost never drink sangria because of those. Little pieces of fruit are the 8th thing I hate the most in my beverages. Right before floor cleaner and sentient milk? That was as controversial. Sentient milk, okay. And the opera. When dawn was imminent, Ernest came to me and said, "Ah, Liam, the world is ours. We could feast on it forever." I told him, "You're right, Ernest, but remember, I'm a vampire and, you know, the sun also rises." And the rest is history. You're right, my friend. July 26th of 1925. 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. was the best of times. Thanks for making remember such fun memories. Maybe some night soon we can share some little pieces of fruit-free sangria and create new fun memories to time travel back to once in a while.
Whoa! You already booked tickets to see those soon-to-be fond memories with Liam and saved the date in your phone. You gain 2 plus charm, 1 plus smarts.
We'll see at the French.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna go. I haven't been to class yet, I don't think, so let's go to class. That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she reoccurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain 2 plus smarts. Apparently, I'm super fun. I have 14 fun. 1 tow truck, 2 tons of rocket fuel, and 3 gallons of whiskey later, you and Damien are ready to fly to space and punch the sun.
What? You guys still trying to punch the sun?
Looks like everything's packed. I've got the beef jerky sandwiches, my sun punching gloves, and I even renamed
Rename the ship. Oh, dude, what's my nickname?
You see that Damien has painted SS Fuck on the side of the rocket in blood.
All right, son, are you ready to get punched too? Punch.
Punch.
Too bad because you're coming too.
Stop right there, evildoer.
Oh, great. It's a grade brigade. Come to shit on the punch. Oh. What the fuck? What do you nerds want?
To put an end to your nefarious scheme, of course. Well, admit to being a bit surprised that a mere secondary character turned out to be this season's big bad. What?
Secondary character?
But to fly into space itself, intent on delivering a deadly blow to the very sun, giver of life, banisher of darkness. It's a plan of truly befitting to the climax of our mid-season arc. You must be stopped. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Nicole!
Oh, sorry. What the dog dick are you? Are you guys talking about? I just want to punch the sun because the sun is dumb. And to prove to Scott that I'm the ultimate warrior.
Fran.
We are not fooled. We know your motives and we will not rest until you are defeated. I don't have time for this shit.
Nicole!
Oh, sorry. I don't have time for this shit. Peace, can you get rid of these dweebs? I'll do it. I do it. But the police say I've already exceeded my murder quota for the...
No way you're letting these witches get between you and your red spicy man crush. What do you do?
Red spicy man crush. Ooh.
You forge an elaborate scroll proving that your mission to punch the sun is part of an ancient and righteous quest. No, you fools! The sun was the big bad all along. I feel like these people need some convincing. Let's get a scroll. So creative. You create a flawless scroll of ancient prophecy using your eldritch printer and shove it in the coven's faces.
What's this? It's so crinkly and illegible. It must be a genuine prophetic scroll. Indeed, it says here that the sun must be punched every 100 years by a juicy red hunk with 1.5 horns. Or else the sun will get so smug and full of itself that it will stop being the sun and become a Hollywood writer-director. This changes everything. We have no idea you had such noble goals.
Yep.
Oh, that's me. Oh, yep, that's me, Mr. Noble Goals.
Well, don't let us stop you. You have a date with the sun.
The coven
This is
tries
so
to hand back
stupid.
your scroll, but you clear your throat and nod meaningfully towards the last line.
Oh, it says here that 3 smart and talented young witches will aid the brave heroes with 50 monster dollars.
Can't argue with prophecy. After buying enough liquor for your space adventure, you only end up with 2 money and 1 boldness. Also, you're too drunk to pilot the spaceship, so you should probably wait a bit.
Let's do this!
Go, Nicole. Go.
Bonjour, bae.
Show me that money.
Ugh, I don't want to see you.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed to some very specific moments. So take a look. I've
Ooh.
never done this before. I have no idea what you're doing right now. So hit enter.
Let's go.
So you can buy some stuff. What does it say? What have you got? I think that's a tampon on the bottom right.
What the fuck?
A tampon. What did it say? Go back. Go back. Go back. What does that say?
You want this, you sick pervert? I have no idea you appreciate it.
I must admit, it's kind of hot. You're into that kinky shit.
A peng. What's the next one? Cocaine.
A regular bag of cocaine. Regular
This
flavor.
times of weird experimental substance with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs.
And then a
Are
Russian
you sure about
novel.
this? You can
Are you
always use
sure about
Wikipedia
this?
to get in the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it.
Are you sure about this? You can always use Wikipedia, blah blah blah.
A PR agent. High school life is so hard nowadays. Hiring a PR. Oh, if only if you're good doing with that girl thing. Yet kind of funny glasses. A sexy fake Latin accent. How to
Why?
speak.
Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest.
A
See,
gift
I'm-
that keeps on giving.
See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Yeah.
A badass tattoo.
It has
dude, that could
flames and a
be-
skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder
That's
your
more
enemies,
like
go to
okay.
prison, make everyone your
That's a
bitch,
girl,
and
right?
then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison. Street cred 9,000 plus.
What's this one? And motivational
my God.
poster.
Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's set off a motivational poster for now, okay?
What's a tampon?
A tampon used by the former prom queen,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. What are you
Oh
buying,
my
Nicole?
God.
Are you buying
What are
anything?
you buying?
What are you buying? What are you selling?
What are you buying?
Anything you think might help in your quest to get Damien back from me?
Ooh.
Let me see.
Because I've never.
Boldness.
Gonna
bro.
say I've
Boldness.
never.
Which one is boldness?
I would assume the tattoo because it
The
talks
tattoo,
about you
yeah.
like murdering people and getting thrown in prison and
This
making
one?
everyone your bitch.
Murder them too and go to some kind of super prison. Yeah.
It says badass tattoo. Just add water.
I mean, badass is what he.
Later, Gator.
Fuck it.
Later, Gator. Yeah, that increases your
Your
boldness.
bubble?
You've gone
Yeah.
from 9 to 11.
Oof.
Nice. Have a good one.
I feel
That
so
weekend,
bad. I
something
feel
happens
I've
too.
taken someone from you.
It's you again.
Let's go.
Let's go. That Sunday, while doing your weekend morning jogging, Liam appears in front of you out of an explosion of purple smoke. He seems oddly distressed.
Hey, you're friends with Scarlett and Warren, right? I only ask because I'm contemplating a romantic outcome with one or both of them. Okay. You see, Scarlett is deliciously apathetic and Warren is not very But are they authentic? I would hate to initiate an amorous engagement only to find myself accidentally shackled to a representative of the mainstream. Please, I beseech you, can you offer any proof of either party's ND credential?
So this is where I can choose to help boost another person's relationship with somebody else. So Scarlett is so indie. She dropped out of school years ago and she's going to class, ironically. Warren is so indie, he appeared in last year's yearbook as least likely to appear in the yearbook. Now, I know that Nicole doesn't want to go out with Liam. And that Fran is trying so hard. So if and we can't have a stream where all of us don't get to go to the prom. So I'm gonna say Warren.
But if he appeared in the yearbook, at least likely to appear in the yearbook. It's a paradox, an overpoweringly sexy paradox. How
Ostentatiously obscure.
obscure, how overpoweringly subtle. An ironic commentary on irony itself. Jesus Christ, he swallowed
Liam produces a copy of the school yearbook, which he always has on him for some reason, to check your story.
My God, it's not even his actual picture. It's a picture of a bowl of vegetables. And the vegetables aren't even chopped. Blah, 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 blah.
You leave Liam to pontificate on the artistic merit of a garden salad. Your work here is done. You gain +2 smarts. Peace out, bitches. Did I tell you this game was good, or did I tell you this game was good?
Okay, Scarlett, your turn. You got this. You're the first to pick.
Let's do this.
Last week before the prom, girls. Make it
Guys,
count.
you got this. You need that man. Oh my God, I want to see who actually gets Damien. Damien!
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands.
No, the turtle.
That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness.
What?
But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud.
13 boldness. Jesus.
There's your tattoo in the corner underneath your stats. Look.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a great commotion in the bathroom, as there usually is in the school's coolest hangout. You see Miranda, Liam, and Scott all crowded around the mirror. Damien's on a spaceship, pissed out of his face with me, thank you very much. Oh, right there. Right there. You see that spot right there?
Don't poke me, Scott. And no, I don't see. That's the whole point. A vampire, remember, no reflection.
How horrid it must be not to gaze upon your reflection for hours and hours each day. I have servants whose job it is to hold up mirrors for me, and then a second set of servants who hold up their arms so they don't get tired. Oh, good point. Liam, maybe you need servants. I could be your servant for the day. I could hold your mirror real good.
It doesn't matter who be holding the mirror. I won't have a reflection. All I want to do is see the spot where I'm considering putting a double helix triple gauge real faux chimera scale cheek piercing.
What?
It needs to be at least half a centimeter left, 3 centimeters down from where anyone else pierce their cheek.
What?
You don't need a mirror for that. I can just pierce it for you right now. You trust me, right? Right?
Anyway, there must be some way to inspect the potential spot even sans reflection.
Surgically remove Liam's face so he can see it for himself. Use found materials to create a perfect replica of Liam. It's your choice, Nicole.
Well, I do love avant-garde art.
Avant-garde.
Whatever. Avant-garde art.
And I just love arts and crafts in general. Daddy still has my peasant skull mosaic from 3rd grade on his fridge. Let's do it! Go Team Art! Scott rips a metal bar off the wall and begins to bend it into a vaguely humanoid form. Miranda inserts an absurd amount of gold into the tampon machine and uses her supply to get to work replicating Liam's outfit.
Why are they all so stupid?
So stupid.
Before long, they finished their masterpiece.
I wanna see.
You won't be able to see it. You've got to imagine it, unfortunately.
I might not be able to see my reflection, but I know I don't look like that.
It's true. On the floor is like 4 unspooled rolls of toilet paper, topped with a pile of tampons, covered in liquid soap, which is just making the toilet paper soggy. Why did you think unskilled high school monsters would be able to create photorealistic sculptures out of bathroom supplies? You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Let's go.
Let's go.
I want to go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm.
Your 6 charm.
The commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous.
Who's there?
After dodgeball comes the obstacle course. You stare across the gym at it, terrified as are most of your classmates. There are giant centipedes, venomous bears, bloodthirsty magpies circling just under the ceiling, and animals so bizarre one can barely find words to describe
Good morning,
them.
students.
All right, class. I have imported this special course from Regular Creatures High School in New South Wales, Australia. Don't be afraid. I believe in each and every one of you. These terrifying creatures will not break your will. I won't let you down, coach. Giant crocs don't scare me. This is not pee on my pants.
Okay. Nicole, you're
Oh,
you're
sorry,
banned.
that's me. Not my band anymore.
Maybe next game. Come on.
Maybe next game.
Anniversary.
We could play another game afterwards. I'm down for that.
What's that abomination over there? Even.
Yes, we can because I bought it.
Yay!
That would
That
be
would
a
be a-
platypus.
I'm gonna drag it to hell. The underworld has never seen such.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't just stand there. Show them what you've got. Clear the course. We've got to go native, mates. Oi, hold my bear. Whoa. Have a look at them. They're so cute. Let's slay them with kindness. Hold my bear.
native.
Hold my bear.
Mate.
Hold my bear. You grab your trusty Bowie knife, slam a 6-pack of Fosters, and wade into the obstacle course. You dispatched armed platypi, fend off magpies by whipping them with snakes, and punch a koala.
Punch a koala.
That's amazing. After winning an arm wrestling match against a drunk crocodile, you instantly become a hero. Whoa, that was awesome! You even made Croach cry. It's tears of joy. The will of youth really did find a way. Damien sees it too.
Dude, go. Speak.
Nicole.
I'm not crying. It's just so much murder.
Your glorious slaughter of endangered animals will go down in history. You will gain +2 fun and +1 boldness and a lawsuit from Greenpeace.
All right.
Yes!
Alright, I want to see what outdoors is gonna be. Is it more?
That day
Oh,
during
yeah.
recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, June, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him.
Still
Hooray!
fun. Hooray!
You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet Instagram filters. You're really making some headway when...
Greetings, my love.
Oh, hello!
I've never seen this happen before. Okay.
Hello! Never fear, board team. I am here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school. I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui. Ennui? How do you say that word?
Oh, I don't know.
Ennui.
Anyway.
Not even marrying an interdimensional prince.
He's trying to steal him from you.
No, not even that. Bitch, get away from him. What about marrying an interdimensional prince? Ironically.
He's
My
gay
god,
too.
it's so disruptive. It may be the most
Oh, I'm
disruptive
so
thing
depressed.
ever.
Oh my god.
You don't get away.
No, it
No!
seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry.
Mary. Okay, guys.
A
I need
unicorn with a
help.
toilet on his head, or the concept of marriage itself. I
Ooh,
would probably possibly
Ooh,
say
help me,
this.
guys.
Oof.
Oh,
I
before
think
he steals my Liam.
I think maybe the bottom one. Don't click it yet. The only reason I think
no.
of the concept of marriage itself is because it's so out there. He would find that cool and hip because nobody else has done it yet.
Okay. Okay.
Nicole, what's your
Nicole, what do you think?
opinion?
Where see, the concept of marriage is just like,
Ironic.
Very ironic.
and like,
Should I go for the second one?
or the unicorn with the toilet in its head is kind of like.
I probably think it's dumb. Like,
Yeah.
it's Liam, guys. We'll just see. But you can't marry marriage. Maybe you can't, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet.
Oh.
Don't you see the brilliance of the scheme? No.
Oh, the blue
Marriage
one.
is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all. Yes.
Told
Good,
ya.
guys.
Told ya.
Good, guys. Good one, guys.
You've got to get a
So,
date to the
posers
prom because we
are
won't.
off to deplore a precious social construct. Yeah, okay.
This will surely put a stop to the prince's practice of proposing marriage to random high schoolers.
Can he propose to me?
As soon as Liam figures out how to actually marry an abstract concept, meanwhile you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Bish trying to steal my Liam.
Let's trade places.
Okay, I want to actually see what the hell this prom looks like.
Well, me and Nicole ain't going to it, so it's just you.
Fuck you have to fight. Come on, you got this. Noon. Noon time.
Where are you
Okay,
gonna
Vera.
sit? You're
Gonna
probably gonna sit with
Oh.
Damien and Vera.
Oh, wait. Dude,
Just sit with Damien and Vera.
let's go. I think she might go to the shop.
You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs.
Nice.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile.
Okay.
Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them.
And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own rewards. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency.
Have you tried developing business contact in
Contacts.
Yeah.
construct? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death safely.
Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest.
A priest.
A priest? You know how my family feels about the priest? My family feels about the priest. Ugh, sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once.
And make money at the same time? I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone in the cafeteria to having an orgy, then film it. Blackmailing bull. Oh, which one? Now, obviously, the ones being set on fire will definitely be Damien's.
Damien, and then the
Vera is
That one is
blackmail.
the second
Vera
one
is
is-
always. Vera is blackmail. Vera is 100% blackmail. Maybe you might need to try and date Vera instead of Damien.
No, I don't like snakes. Sorry.
Right.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien.
Damien's face is like, what the fuck?
Damien, where'd he go?
He's gonna do it. Oh my god. Hey, I'm back. I was just setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything?
What about the rest of the plan?
There was a plan.
Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was
Oh
doing
my
before the
Jesus
fire.
Christ.
Beating people up for their money noggins.
God's sake.
Oh my god.
All right.
Where
Warren,
you
let's-
sitting, girl?
Let's go to my
Oh, yeah.
Liam.
You find Liam taking a picture of his food and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's
Also
food.
Liam's food. Ha! Yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore.
What?
Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemon Go, Pokemon's Go, the mobile version of the hit Pocket Humans video game.
What do Pocketmons have to do with my food pick?
There's a level 43 Bernard Henson hanging out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look.
The fuck is a Bernard Henson? Okay. God, why does your phone show a tiny human pottery up top of my eggplant ravioli?
You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of being a world famous potter. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams.
Well, I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pick.
Spoiling it? But pocket humans are way cooler than boring old food pig.
You take that back.
Uh-oh, tempers are running a little high. Looks like it's up to you to settle this dispute.
No problem, babe. I got you.
Scott's right, Liam. Why take a normal cliche food pic when you could take a food pic of Scott capturing the Pokemon off your food pic? Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of a pile of mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Well, you know which one's for Liam. You're getting the idea now. You know which one's for Liam because you know their personalities. Distract Scott. Tell him to go somewhere else. Stuart Hogarth, the strongest accountant type Pokemon in the game?
What does it even mean to be a strong accountant? Is it really like a really good at math?
No, he's just super buff. The buffest accountant. I've got to have him. Scott bounds across the cafeteria and practically dives into Gary Gremlin's mashed potatoes, looking for a Pokemon to capture.
Do you think Yachin knows how to play Pokemon's Go? Or do you think he just likes diving into people's food?
The two of you debate the question while you help Liam line up the perfect food pic. Later, he lines up some very hot pics of you.
Ooh.
Very nice. At least someone's
Very
having a good time. All right, I'm trying to comprehend your request. Nicole, back me up here.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, the ghost girl.
What is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me, face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out.
But wherefore?
Right here, Miranda.
You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all.
It's a new meme, Miranda. Like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning and it's dope AF. Did you have cool friends in your kingdom?
I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for the royal family. If you're good at it, you get lots of likes on social media and are also not executed.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? Oh. I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Pete?
Heck yeah, you do. Don't you? I sure
Yep,
do. It's entitled Silverware Wear. Yep, it's called dying. And it's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in a very fancy tiny outfit. Yep, it's called dying.
Yeah.
Yes! Dying is my fucking fave. I mean, listen, the first time I did it, I was like, okay, I don't get to be alive anymore. But then when all the cool ghost stuff kicked in, I was like, oh fuck. OMG, dying is awesome. Everyone should die.
I'm not sure I would be into this dying trend, but I do know that Daddy's Reign helps many peasants achieve this meme, so it's nice to know that they are becoming super popular on social media in the process.
Remind me not to ever hang out in Miranda's kingdom on break. But hey, Peace, maybe you and I could hang out and do some dying together.
I mean, technically, I am Frankenstein's like the female version, so I'm already dead too. Yay, maybe? Yeah, yay!
The narrator's like, what? And I'm like, yeah.
Random.
Oh boy.
Dice cast. I'm third. Oh, Scarlet. We're going to
This is the
Amen.
last time
Oof.
that you can interact with anybody
Oof.
before you have to ask them to the prom.
I already went here. Did I go here? Yes, I have.
I don't think you've been to the outdoors actually. I don't think so.
No,
I know I've
see you in
seen
the
me and Fran
I
raving.
haven't been to the gym.
You went to the gym. You went to the gym. Yeah.
They want the charm. Charm's
yeah.
for gym. Boldness is for the toilet. Fun
I
would
went
be
here.
the fun would be there. The outdoors.
I went here. I went here. I went here. I went here. I went here.
Just check. Where would you think he would be hanging out?
Bitch, I don't know.
I
fucking
mean,
here.
technically she's not going to see him because we're going to the sun to punch it in the face. So I don't get to choose really where I go. So
It's up to you, bro.
Well, I don't think.
Just go outdoors and see.
Go outdoors and have a rave.
Go outdoors, have a party.
You might as well have a party.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That day during
Nice.
recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy.
I
You're
am
casually chatting with
looking
Jean, the
amazing,
small
yeah.
magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one, the one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into 2 fun.
Nice.
Later, you see Liam beaming to himself. Liam? Beaming?
Liam?
Liam, why are you here?
Yeah.
It appears that my application to write for Virtue magazine and accepted.
So authentic.
Oh,
I
I'm
knew
so
my-
lonely.
I knew my pitch would hook them. Imagine the edgiest, irrelevant,
Oh God, I can't say it now. You've said that.
article subject.
Irrelevant.
Now double it. That's my article subject. Shit. Relevant. You see, I used a writing technique on them called lying. It's very effective. Up until they call your bluff. Now I've got to actually write an article. I've got no idea what to write. You! Save me from the consequences of my actions. Suggest an idea that lives up to my own hype.
A passionate argument for the legalization of recreational chimera toxins, or a chilling expose of the pasta industry's griffin trafficking.
Oh, they're both good, man. It's up to you, bro.
Whichever one you think sounds more interesting.
So griffin trafficking.
Not so charming.
Why do you even read last month's Virtue? Did you even? Whoops. Chem?
Chim
Was
Chem,
leg-
I would assume that's it.
Chem. God. Was legalized last month after every senator who opposed it mysteriously died of chimera
Well, I
poisoning.
don't care, Liam. You're not-
They sell Chem powder at the gas station now, right between the chewing gum and the baby fingers. The only way Chem could be any more mainstream is if they give it to us with our cafeteria lunch.
Lame.
Which they're talking about. Big Pharma truly is an idiot.
Liam stalks off to ask literally anyone for help, and sounds like you've been paying way too much for your Chim Chem. You lose
Chim
-2
Chem.
smarts and -1 charm.
Chem.
Chim
We're gonna be there.
Let's go.
Let's go. I want to go to... I don't think I've been to the bathrooms yet.
The bathroom?
Oh, look, I'm electrocuting myself. You know how it is. That day you visit the bathroom and take a number 2. No, that's me electrocuting myself, but okay. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably
Like a locust.
with a slight chance of 1 STD.
Oof, that's a bad infection, my dear.
Oh, is it? Okay, I was about to say, I'm glad you know what that is. I don't know what that is. The rocket's on the launch pad. You've got your lucky lunchbox. You've sobered up enough to at least see the cockpit controls. Everything's ready, but for some reason, Damien's hamming back. What's the matter? You thought he was dying to go punch the sun. Nicole?
Oh, shit, that's me.
I do want to punch the
I
sun.
do believe it.
Shut up, Butterflies. I've never wanted to punch a giant ball of burning plasma so much in my life. But it's hard for me to say this, but I'm wondering if this actually
A good idea.
such a great idea. I mean, sure, I've punched a lot of things. Monster trucks, Liam, an active volcano that pissed me off. But the sun, I mean, the sun's got to be at least twice as big as a volcano, maybe even 3 times. What if I can do it? Oh my god, he's so sensitive.
sensitive about punching the sun?
What kind of ultimate warrior will I can't even punch one lousy? He's
It's
showing
just
his
his,
sensitive
look at his
side.
embarrassed face. It's so funny.
I just realized at the
This
back
is
is
stupid.
Jekyll and Hyde at the back.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah,
Tom,
Jekyll
bottom
loves
right.
Hyde.
Jekyll
Yeah.
and Hyde.
I should just go back to punching monster trucks and Liam like I always have.
You know, when you really think about it, maybe sending Damien on a rocket straight to the sun is sort of a bad idea. But you can't stand to see him like this. No, you've got to give him some killer advice for guaranteed sun punching. To punch the sun, you must first surrender your ego. We should beg the internet for advice. I'll check my phone. Nothing beats the element of surprise. Wait until it's night time, then BAM! The sun will never see it
You
coming.
think it'll be...
It's so fun. Nicole, back me up here.
Oh, that's me. Oh, that's genius. That's even more
I
genius.
think he
than
guys
that
went to the
time.
moon instead of the sun.
Alright, good. While he was sleeping in his bed. Wait, even better. I'll go at night and wear sunglasses. I'll be totally invisible. Well, I better get going now if I want to get to the sun by nightfall. It should take like what, 3 hours?
Yeah.
Maybe 3.5 hours if there's traffic. I'll download some defect. for this trip.
It's so funny.
Oh man, the sun's gonna be so confused when it wakes up. My fist in his
Mouth. Oh Jesus.
Damien grabs some sunglasses, slathers himself in sunscreen, and climbs aboard his rocket ship. There goes a brave, very stupid man. For your role in this, you gain +2 charm and +1 bonus.
All right.
Okay, Warren. I'm gonna guess he's either in the auditorium. He likes to go there. Or
It doesn't matter where you go, but if you start increasing your bond with somebody, they'll be wherever you go.
Ah, okay. I'll go to the library. Then
That day, you spend some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker.
your start kicker.
You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice.
Promises.
You gain 10,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you
really?
keep only +2 money. Lately, you've been being cute with Liam, but in an ironic sense. And he seems to tolerate you, which is like third base for Liam.
Yay!
So tonight you're having a picnic at the graveyard. It's like a date, except it totally isn't a
Totally
date
isn't a
because
date.
dates are super cliche. But it's totally a date. It's time. You're gonna kiss him. You've practiced a lot with your pillow, which might or might not be a body pillow, customized with a real full body picture of Liam, maybe.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
There you go. You know what, Warren? I've been thinking about the concept of kissing. And not because being with you makes me think about kissing. But don't you think kissing is such an outdated, vulgar concept? Your best way of showing your feeling is by putting your mouth over another person's mouth.
But you wanted to put your mouth over his mouth, god damn it!
God damn it!
Come on, woman, prom is just around the corner. Quickly think of a never-before-seen way of showing your feelings to Liam. Don't show your feelings, sing your feelings. Be figurative. Being figurative is for cowards. Real winners are always literal. Show Liam your feelings.
Second?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Bruh!
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Just
don't
go
know.
for it. Show Liam your feelings. Or
Don't
Show Liam your feelings.
Being figurative. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Oh, no. You're ready to show Liam your feelings in a literal way. You start a magic ritual to give your feelings a physical form.
oh, never mind. Don't
Yeah,
even check
there
my
is a
vibes.
magic ritual for that. Magic is just stupid. Your feelings are many and complex. When putting all of them together into a physical form, it turns out that they add up to the shape of a feral puma. Oh my god.
What are you doing? First, you spend an hour of our picnic ignoring me so you can scribble some weird word in the ground.
I just ruined your date. I am so sorry.
Oh yeah, that ritual took an hour.
So you couldn't focus on Liam.
No! And then you summon a friggin' puma in the middle of it, which is like, fifth to the last thing I like in picnic. No! Ow! Just between two pumas in a cloud. Not cool, Warren. I'll let you solve this yourself.
And so he leaves. Subduing a feral puma turns out to be not an easy task. It rips 2 smarts and 1 fun off you, and it hurts a big time. Oh,
Never take
dear.
advice from me.
The
Thank
Monster
you.
Prom draws near. Who do you want to go to the prom with, Nicole?
No, sorry, Liam. Right, it's Nicole. You, bro.
Nicole,
Bro.
you gotta choose who you want to go to the prom
You
with.
gotta choose.
Yo!
Oh, dear.
Try it.
Well, I want to go with Polly.
It's
Okay.
party time.
Okay, Warren.
How ironic.
Let's go.
Okay. You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Nicole, you gotta say it for me.
Not a chance in the world, darling. It's not you, it's me. And by that, I mean it's you.
Bye.
See ya.
We tried.
You couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD because at least then you wouldn't be getting so much of it.
All right.
Oh, you finally plug up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
Ah!
No!
So mainstream.
Oh.
No! We're all not gonna get a date to the prom.
Inanimate objects.
Oh no.
Don't harass me, Junara. Please respect my sexual preferences.
Are you
It's
serious?
okay, you moved on from this horrible and shameful failure.
Oh, Liam. Wait, why did I not? Okay.
Because the last thing, yeah. You became a functional person and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash.
Ash. Ah, okay. I'm dumb.
You shared lots of common interests and after dating for some years, you married.
You married.
Oh, you have a good ending.
Hey.
One day in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
And thus you live the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
Oh.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Oh,
Third
it's gonna
strike.
reject me.
Third strike.
This is it.
Yep.
This is how I expect it to be. You know? My rejection, yes. Oh, there.
Fucking metal.
Oh wait, I have to be talking. But nothing is as badass as following your heart and believing unapologetically in love. Let's do this.
Oh my god, you got to go! Oh my god, you lucky bitch!
Okay, at least someone went to prom.
Oh my god, I'm so happy for you, honestly. I'm so happy for you. Go to the prom, go to the prom.
The world on fire.
Prom
baby.
night was crazy intense. Look at him in his suit. At one point, a classmate of yours criticized how Damien is always getting into fist fights. For which Damien punched him, starting yet another fist fight. You joined in and fought with him back to back. It was super sexy choreographed fight, and you even exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs. And that wasn't the only time that night you took care of Damien's rare wink. Oh my god.
No. Most likely to never be understood.
Oh my god.
This would be an airport.
No, honestly, I'm really happy that Nicole got a date to the prom because apparently it's really hard to get dates in this because you have to kind of like be really specific with your choices. You have to have certain stats and everything, I think. So, good job. Good job. It wouldn't surprise me because the stats come up and you get stats throughout the game, so the stats have to mean something to get like specific criteria. And don't forget, Nicole didn't always get the choices right, but she still ended up going to the prom with him. So the stats must have something to do with it.
Oh Jesus, Liam and Scott co-wrote a weird cheesy fanfic of two lights that became unexpectedly popular to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. Jesus.
I mean, good job, Nicole. Good job. I'm really glad that you got a date to the prom.
Oh.
I was not expecting it, so you got your bay in the end. You got your bay in the end. Nice. I'm so proud. Right.
Thank you.
Let's go back to it. What's resume? Enter. There we go. And we get to see the photo of us all at the end. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam and Scott co-wrote a weird cheesy fanfic of two lights that became unexpectedly popular to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. Half the characters are shirtless for all the right reasons. After some years, the prince's dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with the royalty that spent most of its time in other dimensions. Despite that, the prince keeps on annoying high schoolers, still wrong on so many levels. Damien became an interior designer specialising in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. GG peeps! Now, I need to skip that, or I don't want to get a... What's it? A thing. I can't remember. You've just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird.
Huh?
Right. Thank you so much for joining me for a 3-hour stream. And most of that 3 hours was rather 2 hours because I had an hour where I was waiting for Nicole to fix Steam and Fran to actually turn up. So, but what did you guys think? Do you like it?
I like it. It's funny.
I was not expecting it.
Oh.
We're gonna play again, but I am gonna finish the stream. So.
Oh man, who do you have your eyes on? Oof.
So
Medusa.
Oh, the Medusa.
Oh, he wants Vera. He wants Vera.
I don't see how you fuck a ghost, so Vera.
So I am going to get ready for these guys to all start again and add Matt to the game, and we will see you all on Sunday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.